Hey everyone, I'm going to tell you a very personal story here today on this 3-minute video. It's if I look back, one of those pivotal moments in my life that I'm glad I got out of my way before I was even 22 years old. So I grew up and I had a summer job. In fact, I had lots of jobs. I don't remember a time I probably didn't have three jobs. I own three companies. I've always had three jobs. It just seems like it's all a fit, right? Um, the bottom line was I was working as a bank teller and I needed money for pizza and beer in college, and I needed money for college. Went to a very expensive school that wasn't on the radar screen for my parents. Not their fault, on me. I got to figure it out. Well, the bank had incentive programs to tee up mortgages, insurance, other banking products. And I realized whatever the incentive was for that week or month, I could get good at it. Now, this is back before debit cards, more we had ATM cards, but people still came into banks. You came into my line, I'd build some rapport, get you going, say, how's your day? I was bright, positive, fun. And then I'd say, hey, do you happen to need a credit card? Or, hey, where's your auto insurance? We have an awesome program. You're here already. It takes 2 minutes. Why don't I walk you over there? If you're spending too much money on your auto insurance, don't you want to know? And lo and behold, I became the top cross seller. Now, here's where the point pivots, though. The problem was that the other tellers in line, who happened to be probably 20 years my senior, didn't like that. And I got shunned pretty quickly. The cold shoulder, the looks, and I'd just be at lunch, be like, hey guys, what's going on? I'm the young fun one. Everyone liked me. And then they didn't. And I got told by what I call the queen bee role. You've heard me say that before. Sometimes agencies have this queen bee. And she came aside, she's like, you know, you don't need to be upselling as much as you are. Now, this was like my manager. I'm like, oh, but the incentive program's really great. And I'm confused. And she said, no, it's something that you don't really need to be doing as much as you are. I was like, huh? I'm so confused. And she said, we just don't do that around here. And that's when it hit me. And I took that advice from her and became small because I wanted to be liked and valued more than I wanted to be successful. And that cost me the opportunity at the bank as I was graduating because they saw the numbers and they saw me retreat. And that did not look good. And if I look back, that is a huge pivotal moment in my life. And I say that to you because if you're in an agency and other people are holding you back and saying to you, we don't do that around here, or, there's other things that you should be doing. And it's not usually from management or leadership, by the way. It's always that queen bee kind of scuttling around. Or somebody starts, tracking through some of our programs and showing people who are killing it. Instead, be excited for that person and ask questions. How did you get there? Don't be like, oh, well, she didn't take as many phone calls as me yesterday. That is small thinking. And ultimately, the older you get, the more that works against you. I was lucky to learn that lesson at 21. And I never, ever, ever said again, I said, you know what, I'm going to hit my potential at all costs. And if it costs me these work relationships, they're not my real friends. And I have a much bigger gift to give to the world. And if I stay here, that gift's never going to get shown. And you do too. And so if you're thinking this way, break out of that shell, go for it, hit your potential, and don't ever look back. And if you need some help, it's okay. Remember, we just launched our new online course. And so you can get some strategies. Maybe a lot of people just need a plan. How do I do this? How do I take this person calling and looking to change a vehicle and talk to them about their homeowner's insurance? How do I take this person that's called in mad about their rate and convert it into something else? And I'm going to tell you that that strategy is all clearly laid out with role playing videos, talking points, and a whole plan just for you that anyone can do. Literally, even if you're not a salesperson, this still works. And even if you're not licensed, we have options in there. So check out the new course. Special pricing expires on the 31st. So it's here for you to take advantage of. And then you have to pay full price. And no one wants to pay a full price. But some of you out there will because you will miss this opportunity. Don't be that person. We'll see you tomorrow.